guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I thank you all for pushing play and spending a little bit of time with me today. Okay, we've got another Frodio, y'all. Like I said in all my videos, I'm saying I'm loving the price point. We are trying to save our coins. So if you are a wig lover or wig wearer, and you don't always have to have 100% human hair, I say give Frodio a try. I do. The only thing, like I said, is you can't decide on your cap size. So I do believe that keeps down the cost of the wig. All right, so this is another one. Y'all know I've been on the hunt for me some different travel wigs, because once me and Babe start traveling a lot, I'm not going to want to deal with my hair, you know, short of just shampooing and putting in some twists or braids. But I still want to be cute. And so, yeah, I want to find me some good travel wigs. So before we get into it, y'all already know Frodio already sends you some goodies. So in this one, they sent me a wig cap, a scrunchie, 2 ponytail holders, and a claw. We love these. You never can have too many of those, okay? And again, this is not sponsored. I paid for all these wigs with my own coins, okay? Yeah, so I'm going to always give you my honest opinion. All right, that way you know if it's something you want to try or not, okay? So let's get this bad boy open. Let me go in and tell you about the deets. You already know your girl got to put on her glasses. Got to put on my glasses. And then let's go in and let me give you the deets to this cutie here. So this one here is going to be your Frodio Verolux Blend Human Hair Curly Wig with a middle part, pre-cut lace, ready to wear. It's $65.99. It does come in natural black. It comes in M427 highlight, a honey brown mix, and a copper red, and it's 20-inch length. So this is what it looks like. Of course, I went with natural black, but this is the curl pattern. Oh, I think this is going to be nice for like summertime. So this is what it looks like. They've already cut the lace for you, so we love that. Let me show you. All right, I still will need, of course, to tint my lace. It's not that off on this one, but I still need to tint it for myself. All right, and then you can definitely always make sure that you go in with maybe either some your powder, just to give you a more defined part if you like. But this is what it's looking like. Okay, I absolutely love this. All right, so it does, like most wigs, it does come with combs on each side, a comb at the nape. You can adjust the straps at the back. It does not have the middle strap that goes around the back of the head, but it does have an adjustable strap at the nape to make it tight, okay? And I like the fact that it's already been cut for you. See what I mean when I say that jagged? You don't want to do a blunt cut. I feel like it melts better. You see how you can barely see that? Let me get it close when they do the jagged cuts, okay? But yeah, so let's get on a little bit of makeup and we're going to get on into this install, all right? All right, so we're back. We kind of did a little something to the face. So I've already adjusted my strap because, like I said, I'm about a 21.5 circumference. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to try the toffee this time. Lately, I've been using my Ebine medium dark brown, but I'm going to go back to the toffee. I just feel like that works better for me. And like I said, it's not a whole lot of lace that you need to tint, but you do need to tint your lace, okay? I've said it 100 times, and I'm going to keep saying it every video. Tint your lace. Whether you use your powder, whether you actually use a lace tint or something, just tint your lace. It makes a big difference, okay? Especially for that melt effect, okay? And I like the spray. I do. But like I said, sometimes it can get on the wig. So if you want to just go in with the powder, go in with the powder. But what I like about the spray, you can just take you a makeup remover and get it off if it got on anything. And let me show you. And just like that, you can't even see where the lace is. I love that. I love that. Okay. So again, tint your lace. Tint your lace. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and clean up some of this from the spray. And I get, like I said, I know why some people prefer to use the brush with the powder, because you can control it and you won't get it on your hair. But just take your makeup wipe and just go in and just take it off. It comes off really relatively easy. with a makeup wipe. So yeah. And then like I said, you can always apply it with a brush. And I did go in and I adjusted my straps. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy on. I think this is definitely going to be an easy install because the lace has already been cut for you. Unless you have to do some type of customization, you shouldn't really have to do too much. I'm just going to put the comb in the back. I'm not going to put the comb in on the sides because I feel like tighten it up. I don't need to, but if you want to, you can. And I really feel like you could do glueless. You really could do glueless with this one, especially once you get it to your liking and everything. You really could do glueless. Let me find my little comb here, y'all. Yeah. So like you said, I'm right now, I don't have anything on it. It is glueless. And then you could just go in with your lace melting spray if you wanted to. But for me, definitely, you could get away with it. I feel like you should melt it just because, I mean, you can still see the ridges here and there. So I would definitely still go in and melt it and put on your melting band, of course. So that's what I'm going to do. I just think if you're going to wear the wig, wear the wig. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Let me get this here. And yeah. So, but if you one of those who maybe you might just, if you are, because it seems like more of a 3B, 3C, something like that. If you have this, you could probably just put it behind your hairline and leave some of your hair out if, you know, depending on the color of the wig that you get. But for me, since I'm gray, and if I were to wear this, I would definitely want to do the melting spray, which is what I'm going to do. And then put my my melting band on. I just, you know. So that's what I'm going to do. Put that on, clean up a little bit of that. Because we don't want that to dry. We don't want that to dry in there. And so put that on there. And then I'm going to go in with my blow dryer on cool settings. And then I'm just going to add my band because we want to melt. We want to melt it. And I'm going to leave it on maybe about 5 minutes or so. And then we're going to take it off. Now, like I said, if you got somewhere to go, you want to either do it the night before or do it early enough to where when you take it off, that demarcation has time to kind of go away. You don't walk around with that demarcation from the melting strap. So, and I know sometimes people forget to mention that. So, yeah, definitely want to do that because it will be a demarcation, especially depending on how tight you tie your melting band. And I usually tie mine fairly tight, fairly tight. Okay. So we'll be back after it has melted and then we're going to get on with this install. All right. Got the big hoops on and look, your girl is into her. Isn't that cute? I am into my look. I'm definitely enjoying this simple retired life, and I am getting into more and more graphite t-shirts. That's my thing. Now don't get me wrong, I'm still a girly girl. I still love the baby doll dresses. I still love the maxi dresses when I need to be girly, but when I just want to keep it cute but keep it simple, your girl is. Yeah. So look, these are not my shirts. I'm not sponsoring anything. I got these off Temu. If I can find the link, I will definitely put it down below. But you can basically just go into Temu and type in any type of t-shirt you're looking for with any type of saying. And if they have it, it's going to come up. So your girl is just loving this simple life. I really am. But anyway, back to the wig review. All right. So we are going to go ahead and take this off. Now, you definitely could just, you know, not add any product. I know sometimes the girlies will go in and add some some type of product to the hair, but I mean, I don't feel like you would have to. But so yeah. And see, that's what I was saying about the demarcation. I mean, I guess you could make sure it's back far enough to where you don't have one, but you just want to make sure that you give yourself enough time for that demarcation to kind of, go away, so you're not running out of here going to no meeting or something looking crazy. But yeah. So again, like I said, I have been going back and forth between the lace tint using the medium dark brown and using the toffee. And I just feel like compared to this, I think toffee is my color. It is definitely my lace tint color. So I'm going to stick with using toffee and only use the medium brown if I need to. But this is pretty much it. This is, we done. I mean, like I said, you don't have to melt the lace if you don't want to. If it's just something you just want to throw on or run something. But I always say, go to extra step. Just go to extra step. If you wanted to add some mousse, you definitely could. I do have... This here is by Nairobi. You could definitely go in and add some too, but I don't feel like I need it. I think if I needed to refresh, if I was out on vacation and I wanted to just kind of refresh it, then I would probably spray it down and then go in with that and then just kind of rake through it. But straight out the box, no, I don't think so. Now, as far as like my part, I think it's fine. You could definitely go in with you a brush. You could go in with you a little brush and add either some of the lace tint or your powder, and just make the part a little bit more pronounced. But for me, I think it's fine. I like it the way it is. But I think now, to me, this don't get no easier than this. This don't get no beginner friendly than this. I just think Frodio has just changed the game. Like I said, I mean, the only thing again is you can't choose your wig cap size. It's just a one size, and like I said, I believe that's just to keep down the cost. But this one here, I mean, I think it fits me perfectly. It's not too big. I don't feel like it's anything that if I was gonna keep it, I have to do anything. I mean, it just fits me perfectly. I just adjusted my straps. I put the comb in at the nape. Like I said, it does have combs on each side. So if you didn't want to lay it down or use any type of adhesive, you could definitely use your combs. But for me, I mean, it's just easy to just go in with my E-Bind adhesive spray, because it's as simple as spraying a little water, rubbing that water, and you want to make sure you saturate it pretty good and rub it in good, and it just comes right off. Put it on your mannequin head or sit it on something and let it air dry, and you're good to go. And I like using the adhesive spray because it doesn't have no buildup like the glue does. And so if I want to just go right back and put it back on, easy peasy, I could do that, no problem. I wouldn't have to be worrying about the glue buildup. But y'all, I like this. I'm really, really liking this. And like I said, if I just felt like I needed to refresh, I would just go in with me a mousse or lotion or foaming lotion and touch it up. But straight out the box, y'all, this don't get no easier. I didn't have to trim no lace. You don't have to adhere it if you don't want to. You could definitely wear it glueless. I mean, what? Just tint the lace and go. And that is so easy. You could just use your powder, or you go in with a lace tint. Y'all, come on now. Come on now. For the girls who say, I can't do no wigs, this don't get no easier. And it comes in, I think, 4, 5 colors. Come on now. Y'all, what? I'm going to turn around so y'all can see the back. So it's full, it's cute. I mean, what? And this is a natural black. So, I mean, I'm even loving the color. I normally go for like one, which is like a jet black. But this, I think is so, so cute. And you see where I laid it? I mean, I just think it's fine. And you can still go in with a little bit of your powder or your foundation and go right over that if you felt like you still needed to, what's the name, a little bit. You could cut the lace back. But to me, I mean, Nobody got no business being all up on you like that anyway. But this is too cute. I am loving this, especially for a vacation wig. And then let's see. I feel like you could definitely do a half up, half down. Let's see what we looking like with a half up, half down. Now again, you can't part it because it's no, you know, you can't do all that. But you could just pull it up. Let me get me a scrunchie, y'all. And look at that. You got you a half up, half down. Look at that. Y'all, come on now. Come on now. That's cute. I mean, you could get rid of the part if you wanted to, but me, I just feel like you're on vacation, pull it up, you know, half up, half down, throw on your t-shirt, your graphite t-shirt, throw on them big hoop earrings, and look at her. They don't get no cuter than that. And definitely, if you're into baby hairs, you could definitely do you some baby hairs. Me personally, I don't have time for all that. And then it's hot too. If whatever I can do to not have too much going on the face, that's what I want to do. So yeah, y'all, look, let me know what you think in the comments. Is it a thumbs up, thumbs down? Leave me a comment. Let me know whether yay, nay, and why. And if you definitely enjoyed my videos, definitely swipe on over, hit that hype button so YouTube will keep pushing out my content. I appreciate you being here. So if you're not subscribed, you know, consider subscribing to my channel. We have fun over here. I'll get wigs. I review them. I do a little bit of makeup from time to time, mostly dramatic makeup, but every now and then I'll come in and just give you an everyday makeup look. I talk about my skincare and I vlog my everyday simple retired life. We just have fun over here. We don't take things too serious. And if you're into traveling, my hubby and I have started a travel channel. It's not a lot going on over there, but we are planning to do a whole lot more traveling, so definitely go over there. The link will be down below. It is Katie and Cammy's Adventures, and subscribe to that. Turn on your notifications, because most of the time, even when we do cruises or something now, we'll start it over here, but then everything about the cruise will be over there on that channel. So you want to be in the know. If you've never been on a cruise, or if you've never been on a particular ship, hey, come on with it. Come on. All right. But anyway, yeah, I'm just loving this. Anyway, I'm not gonna hold you because y'all know I like talking to y'all and I get to talking and talking. So anyway, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, hype my video up, and if you're not busy and you ain't got a whole lot to do, can you watch those ads? Can you watch those ads for me? It helps put a little bit of money in your girl's pocket, so I appreciate it. But anyway, until next time, Kammy loves you. Mwah.
I've been waiting just to take it down. I told my partner Leo, hit me when she come around, and I'ma tear that body up. Anytime she walk in, she tear the body up. Time and time again.